Many people know King Gogukcheon from the Korean drama QueenWoo. But who was he in real history? Today, let's learn the real story of King Gogukcheon, from his birth to his death, why he is important, how true the drama is, and why Ji Chang-wook's acting stands out. King Gogukcheon's personal name is recorded as Go-namu, Ko-namu. His exact birth year is not clearly recorded, but he was born before 176 CE since he was already named crown prince by then. Goguryeo in this era was still developing its central authority, and powerful aristocratic groups held major influence. Because records from this period are limited and written much later, we can describe the political structure broadly, but we can't confirm detailed personal experiences from his childhood. In 197 CE, Go-namu became king and is remembered as King Gogukcheon, the ninth king of Goguryeo. He ruled until 197 CE. This period is often described as one where royal authority faced challenges from elite families and powerful groups inside the state. What historians can say with more confidence is that Gogukcheon's reign is remembered mainly for internal reforms, not for major territorial expansion. King Gogukcheon is important in Korean history because he is strongly associated with strengthening the state from within. One of the most famous policies linked to his reign is the Jindae Law, a grain loan or relief system designed to help people during times of shortage with repayment after harvest. Many historians interpret this as both a way to support common people and a way to reduce dependence on aristocrats who controlled resources. Records also describe aristocratic resistance during his reign, including a notable conflict around 191 CE, which modern summaries often connect to tensions between royal authority and elite power. Because of reforms like these, Gogukcheon is often remembered as a ruler who helped build conditions for later growth. Though modern comparisons like Best Reform King versus Greatest Warrior King are interpretive, not a fixed historical quote. QueenWoo was a real historical person. Historical tradition records that she married King Gogukcheon and became central in the succession crisis after his death. A key historical detail often cited is that after Gogukcheon died without an heir, she later married his younger brother, who became King Sansong, a practice often explained through the custom of levirate marriage. However, what we don't have are rich personal details like private romance, detailed emotional conversations, or complex palace melodrama. Most of the dramatic romance and inner struggles shown in QueenWoo are creative additions based on a few historical points. So the drama is inspired by history, but much of the emotional storytelling is fictionalized for narrative impact. King Gogukcheon died in 1970 CE. Historical tradition preserves his reputation mainly as a king remembered for governance reforms and for strengthening royal authority compared to earlier periods. It's reasonable to say he may have been respected by ordinary people and opposed by elites, but specific feelings and motivations of groups are not always recorded directly. What we can say is that his reign is associated with reforms and political tension. JiChangWook's performance as King Gogukcheon is one of his best historical roles. His acting stands out because he shows power without shouting, his silence feels deep and emotional, his eyes express loneliness, anger, and responsibility, and he perfectly balances strength and pain. Ji Chang-wook makes the king feel human, not just royal. Even when the story becomes fictional, his acting feels real and convincing. The real King Gogukcheon was a strong reformer who changed Goguryeo future. While QueenWoo adds drama and fiction, the real king's life is meaningful on its own. And through Ji Chang-wook's powerful acting, this once-forgotten king becomes unforgettable.